It was good. What do you want to recap first? UFC or Fusion?
Let's do Fusion first.
All right. So Fusion, breaking news. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. John Jones called Dana White last night and officially retired.
Yes! Let's go!
You were right.
Yeah.
So guess what?
What?
UFC is officially dead.
Conor McGregor got a knockout in 2025.
Got
Can you
his-
believe it?
Got his first win with another law case.
Yeah. I don't know. So wait.
Wait, who do you think won out of Hill versus Roundtree? Let's play the who do you think.
Oh, I don't know. I think.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Aussie MMA Mates podcast. I'm Jaden. Next to me we have Brighton, and on the decks we have Luke. Yeah,
There we
I'm
go.
here.
that was new.
Back to the weirdness.
Back to the weirdness. All right, now Brighton.
Yes.
I think it was like Tuesday. You said you had a question for me.
Yes. Okay. So I have had somebody
Uh-oh.
message us who needs some help. I'm just gonna read you out the DM. Okay. Here we go. And this person has asked to remain anonymous. All right.
This is definitely Brighton with his own personal trauma.
Yeah.
This is the one time Brighton found a question ChatGPT couldn't answer.
Yeah.
Bad.
What do I do? What do I do?
Okay.
Jaden.
Alrighty. Boys, I need help. Big fan of the pod, been listening since the early episodes, keep doing your thing. But I've got a serious dilemma. I love my mates, seriously, ride or dies, but I cannot stand watching the UFC with them. Like, I'm talking rage in my chest, twitch in my eye, praying for buffer to freeze levels of pain. It's even to the extent of my boy yelling, I would have subbed him there, while holding a vape like it's a mic during a high-level grappling exchange. Another mate stood up mid-Volkanovski entrance to say, Oi, pause it, I'm gonna go piss. I need to know, am I a bad friend or am I a purist? I don't know what a purist is. to
That's
be
like
honest.
means like he's just like one of the boys. Like he's a
Oh,
legit
yeah.
one.
Help me out, lads. Do I cut them off for pay-per-view nights or am I destined to watch every card in emotional agony?
Okay. This is my thing.
Mm.
This is where I go with this.
Mhm.
And I'm the same as him. Sounds horrible, and I'm happy to like be around people, but I will hit people if they talk when I don't want them to talk.
Mm.
I will watch 99% of fights by myself or with Sammy.
Yeah.
Like
I think I like
jiu-jitsu-
it better alone, to be honest.
Agreed. Because it's like, then you can sit there, you can take in the atmosphere, you can fucking hear everything. I like to hear the commentary. I like to hear each strike. Like I've said, it's why I like the Apex. The
Mm.
Apex, like today, for some reason in Baku, you could hear a lot. Like,
Really?
Yeah. And especially with every time, like, even Khalil would just like tap the glove and you could hear the slap on the glove. And I'm like,
How
significance.
was the crowd at Baku? Is it Baki or Baku?
I was I'll explain that to you in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Bro, how funny is he? He's like,
but no, so
my mate said I would have subbed him there while holding a vape like a like
Yeah.
a mic.
this is the thing where it's like
Ugh.
I'll get real for a second.
Mm.
This is also one of those moments where you choose your crowd at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like there are things that I'll do with mates and there's things that I won't do with mates. And I mean like just simple things like I won't take some mates to this place just 'cause they'll ruin my experience for it. And it's not that there's anything wrong with them. I love them in certain moments. Like I have guys, if I go drinking, which I don't do much anymore, but if I went out to have beers, I got people I love to go drink beers with. If I've got people that like I want to fucking watch the UFC with, I know they shut the fuck up while the UFC's on 'cause they enjoy it like I do. So it's just like they just might not be your boys while the UFC's on.
I like what he said. He's like, do I cut them off like for pay-per-views?
Yeah,
It might have to be the go.
it
ju-
might have to, but even like any fight that means something, do that. Or sounds probably sus as fuck. Chuck headphones on
With the boys?
with the boys. Just fucking put an AirPod in or some shit. Fucking I don't know. But me, I watch fights by myself. I
Bro.
hate watching fights. Like not hate watching with people. If I was in his situation, I swear to God, I would have hit my mates.
Yeah. Well, the Volkanovski entrance. He's like, oh, pause it. I need to go piss. It's like,
No.
brother,
Brother, no.
the song's already playing.
You go for a walk while Volk walks. I don't give a
Mm.
shit. So I don't pause the UFC. Nothing.
Yeah.
Even if I've got to leave the room, it keeps running. I need live.
Russian link on the toilet.
Russian link on the toilet.
That's it.
Oh no! All of a sudden, I have diarrhea.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. For the next 45 minutes in this main event, I feel unwell. I better go to the toilet.
It's like, wait, you missed the whole thing.
Yeah. So no.
I'm having a wank.
Well, that's 10 seconds for you, but anyways.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
"Well, Luke, you've been in there for longer than 2
Yeah.
minutes. What's going on?
Yeah.
Are you alive?
So it's like we've watched the UFC together, and
Mm.
I'm happy to watch the UFC with you guys because it's like everyone shuts up during it. Like we're
Yeah.
all silent as shit,
Mm.
just fucking enjoying the moment. When the walkout happens, it's like all of us are just like, you know, fucking cheering at the TV and doing that kind of stuff. Like I watch fights with Dion.
Yeah, that must be an experience.
It's the same experience. Everyone shuts the fuck up until
No,
like,
but
you know, you need to listen.
it's like when we're watching it and like there would be a grappling exchange and you say like, oh, he's gonna lock up the Kimura. We're like, bro, what? No, he's not. And then he locks up the Kimura. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I reckon that's what it'd be like with Dion. Dion's like, oh, I can see him like darting to the left a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will talk like that. But yeah,
What's a Kimura?
you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say sometimes maybe there's
Wait,
just
so yeah, what's the advice? What do
my
we say
advice
to
would
him?
be honestly, it's not like the UFC to me. Like, I don't think there's anything better than Bruce Buffer announcing pay-per-view main event for a fight you've been hanging for. Like, I'll
Mm.
be honest, I won't invite anyone over. Like, if you guys are here and it's on, that's fine with me. But Ilya versus Charles, no one be around me.
See, that's
'Cause-
how I know I'm special because I came over for UFC 300.
Yeah. But
The-
like that's because I know that you're like me. Like we're the same. Like it's fucking we sit there and when it's silent we're boom 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 and then like I even called you during the Usman fight
Yeah,
because it's like and you were behind so I was like
Yeah,
you're
and you're
Russian
and you're
Russian.
fucking with
I
me.
was fucking with him.
Yeah. He's like,
I
oh
was-
my god,
I was like,
Usman's knees.
3 seconds left, no way. And he's like, shut the fuck up.
I was like, shut up, but at the same time, I was like, wait.
5,
Yeah.
4.
It's funny how you're going like, oh, like that's how I know I'm special. Like it's almost like you have an MMA podcast together.
Yeah.
Bro, somebody said that to me. They're like, oh, so you're not a casual. I was like, oh, no, I still am.
Yeah, casual-ish.
I didn't even watch the UFC today.
Yeah, it's because you slept in. But
yeah,
no,
that's
10
so
a-
funny. You're like, yeah,
10
the
a-
UFC's on at 8 a.m. I think I'll be good to like
yeah,
watch the
didn't even
podcast.
make a 9 o'clock rock up.
Yeah. Wasn't it at
Yeah,
7?
nah.
It was at 7, wasn't it?
Oh, the UFC started at like 3 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
when
then
was the main event?
The main event was 8 to
that?
8:30.
Oh, was it? I thought it's. Oh, you the main event.
Main event was 8 to 8:30.
Card
So
started
no,
at 5,
but
wasn't
no,
it?
like there's nothing wrong with fucking just watching it by yourself and then immediately go fucking see your boys after and chat about it. Like there's
Mm.
nothing wrong with that.
I
That's
think-
why now we've changed our times. Our times for the pod, 90%, or I'll call it 99% of the time, will be straight after the UFC. So we can just fucking chat shit about like, this is exactly what happened live. Like UFC Baku finished 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, so
How was
like,
it, Brighton?
Incredible. No, I have no idea.
my dream was fucking great. So no, don't be afraid to not like to watch it without your boys. I like I said, I have a whole bunch of mates who are always like, let's watch the UFC together. I'm like, nah, bro. I tell them how it is. I'm like, to be honest, I just want to watch it by myself.
Mm.
I
I
just-
can imagine that too. Like his friend says the most casual thing, and his eyes just like twitching. He's like,
100%. And like I said, like if the boys are on the beers or whatever, fucking don't drink, enjoy the UFC, and then head over and have a few with the boys. Like fucking do your
Or
thing.
just drink more. It might actually make it more
Yeah, but then you won't
enjoyable.
remember the UFC.
And then you'd have to
And
remember
then you'll
your
end up being like,
friends.
then you'll end up being like you this morning, not knowing what the fuck happened in the UFC.
Facts.
So,
Then you get to watch it twice. That is the move. There we go.
but nah, I'm a loner with big fights. Either that, or I'll only put myself around like I think I'll happily pick like 4 to 5 people only.
Yeah, I'm the
That's
same.
it. Yeah.
Luke. Because
Literally.
I know so much about the UFC.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, yeah,
I just love hearing you comment on striking. It's so fun.
like what?
Oh, he should do this. I'm like, that'll get him head kicked. He's like, oh.
Me? I
When
don't-
we're here for for the Vittori fight,
Yeah.
he was like commenting on Vittori striking, and I'm like, that's just how Vittori is.
You know what
No,
I love?
I said no. I think what did I say? I was like, he's not doing anything. They're just
Yeah.
like they're just both like standing there like.
Yeah.
You know what I love that Luke did mid UFC once? He silently put on a bet. He didn't ask us like, oh, what do you guys reckon of this?
Ah, I was close too.
It was-
I was so
dude,
close.
It wasn't a bad bet. It was, what was it?
I think it was
Paddy to-
It was Paddy. I think
to
third
sub
round.
Chandler.
Third round submission. I think it was.
Yeah, it wasn't
and
a bad
he got
bet.
a, I think third round TKO.
It's so funny you
Sucks.
silently did it and didn't tell us.
Because I would have sat there and like just say that the fight won't go the distance.
Yeah.
Then you would have
Oh,
won.
that would have been so safe. Well, we're
Yeah.
saying that now that it's after.
Of course.
You never know before.
Hindsight.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how I
yeah,
said? Remember how you said
yeah.
a Kimura will come, and then I was like,
Bad. Yeah.
but no. No, I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry, it's a 10-minute answer.
True.
But nah,
Yeah.
me, bro, I even make it cinematic. Like, I'll even freaking like put blinds down, make it dark,
Mm.
silent room,
Light a
good meal,
candle.
light a candle, cry afterwards.
Yeah.
You know,
Rose petals.
That's it.
100%. Bubble bath after, all ready to go.
Mm.
All
Alright.
for it.
Yeah. so
But
that's
no,
it. Mm.
how was your week, boys? What'd you get up to?
I'll go first. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really do much this week. Trained twice.
That's a record.
Yeah,
As
that
in
is a
most?
record. That's actually doubled last week. Other than that, my nonna turns 80 today, so we had a little party yesterday. That was great.
Little party you got a sloshed on grappa.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, nah, honestly, chill week. Just worked. That's it.
Heard you're hanging out with your cousins who are fans of the pod and fans of the UFC
Yeah,
as well.
shout out to my cousins.
Yeah,
Shout out
buddy.
all the 10-8 rounds. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
How was your week, Luke?
Pretty good. I had to play a bit of catch up just 'cause I went away last weekend, so didn't get to train as much as I wanted to. But I got to do some training. Did a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of video editing, and then had Sabrina's dad's wedding last night. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you were dancing with 90-year-old men,
Yeah, it was. Danced with Nonno.
trying to find a sugar daddy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You got to work for Nonna's tomatoes, huh?
That's it.
So, yeah, it was good. It was good. Lots of dancing, lots of fun, lots of chat and shit. It was good.
Hell
good time. Now I'm
Hell
here.
How was your week?
Good. So one thing Brighton didn't mention, we went to Fusion on Friday night.
Yep. I
That
don't know how I
was-
forgot that.
That was fun. Saturday renovated the gym, doing a bit more today. And when you guys see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" And studied a bunch.
Is the octagon still there?
Find out.
Ooh.
If you were there, you'd know.
Ooh.
I know. I'm so selfish, and I
Yep. So
decided
selfish
to-
going to a wedding.
go to a wedding.
Yep. So now you miss out. But yeah. So did a bunch of study, trained a little bit, and now I'm going completely backwards. Working on a whole new guard, working on a whole bunch of stuff to add into your guys' games. So yeah,
Nice.
keen to fucking use it on you.
Hey, keen.
Keen.
It won't work.
It did yesterday. First time I ever tried it and immediately swept to a submission. So I'll take it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Should
we'll see how that goes.
That's all right.
for
I'll just wrist lock you again, Luke. Do
Don't
we
ta-
bring that up on the pod?
Don't,
or
don't talk about that.
Did we bring that up on the pod? What was it? Like 9 submissions in a row? 8 of them wrist locks?
I think you're forgetting he edits this pod, so that didn't make the cut.
But no, it was good. What do you want to recap first? UFC or Fusion?
Let's do Fusion first.
All right. So
Fusion.
Fusion was a jiu-jitsu event, which also has combat jiu-jitsu that runs in our in basically our state. So it's a huge event. All the local fighters. Best way I can explain it is usually the main card is kind of like those matchups where this person will win this local comp, this person will win this local comp, this guy's a state champion, this guy's a state champion, and you sit there dreaming that they fight each other, and we get those fights.
Mm-hmm.
XSC had a bit of a rough night. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We had 3 fighters, and unfortunately, all 3 lost. Just a tough night. They all, I would say, the 2 young guys were the underdogs, as in the 2 on the undercard, where they took underdog fights and did their best, and kudos to them. And then Khan just got stuck.
Yeah.
That's it. Just, yeah.
And he was
he was winning the
great,
start of
yeah.
the fight, and then he got swept, and then unfortunately it just didn't go his way in the end. So
Mm.
nothing to be upset about, nothing to be fucking concerned about. It just is what it is. So start at the bottom 'cause I want to caption a few.
Yeah. Should we just go
Alright,
on the
pause. So
Okay, yeah.
fight of the night. I don't
Mm.
know if you feel the same. Fight of the night was from Roman Saccone.
That was a very
That
great
was fight of the night. Now, just so you guys know, he's 6 years old,
Yeah.
and he double legged to pass the guard to armbar. The armbar escaped. He like wrestled back up, basically landing like a choi bar, flipped the kid, freaking. And then the other kid got on top, tried to pass his guard. He got turtle. He got armbarred, escaped. Like, it was just sick. Like, to
Yeah.
see what the future holds in this division is scary.
I was kind of wondering, like, why is the 6-year-old, like, youngest, lightest on the card, like, not first on the early prelims? And they knew that
They
this
knew
was
what
going to
they
happen.
had.
Yeah, they knew.
They knew what they had.
I know
so-
Roman's fought a couple times on Fusion now. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
but he's a monster.
Mm.
He's an absolute monster and a nice kid. Like, went up, dapped up his opponent. It was really good because, like, of all the prelims, I believe this was the only fight to get an interview. That's how good it was.
Yeah, it
It
was.
It was the only one where Frank's like, I got to talk to these kids, man. Like, they
Mm.
are weapons. Pardon me.
So this is
So-
the baddest mother effer and the cutest mother effer as
Yeah,
well.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, they were sick. They were so cool. Luca won by, unfortunately, his opponent getting injured, but he had great leg lock attempts.
Oh, what was the injury?
He jumped guillotine and hit the other guy's knee was internal and landed horizontal on his knee and immediate loud pop tap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
blew
crazy.
his knee apart. Super unfortunate.
You would
if
have
he's-
loved watching him roll, but he was going for like so many.
He was like
straight
you, but
ankles.
actually did the game plan.
I think I fought him before.
Yeah.
Luca.
Yeah, I think
No
I think I've
way.
beaten him.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I think it was at the pardon me, the Pro Fitness Inter Club.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool.
I might have.
Alright.
I think he was definitely there though.
Yeah. Scroll up. So you don't know if you fought him, but he was there, so that means I beat him.
I think I fought him. I think I did.
I love
Probably.
it.
He competes a lot.
Scroll up.
Bro.
Are you able to move the script? Sorry, thank you. Oh, Avinash with the upset of the night. He beat Kong.
Yeah, that was huge.
So Kong was just stuck in a game plan, landing like straight ankles, and they just weren't working, and he just wasn't securing points from it. That was kind of the tactical mismatch. So the tactical
Error.
error. But he'll get there, man. He'll get there. He did very well.
I'm very
um,
excited to see what Avinash like does because
I agree.
I watched his post fight like interview.
Yeah, okay.
Really sweet kid. I think he just moved from Adelaide, I believe, and now he trains out of Matt Masters.
Awesome.
What I will say is he got minus aura on the handshake.
Yeah, I saw that.
went to
He
ha-
went to handshake the ring girl, and she just like ghosted him basically.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And he's just like, whatever.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And
no.
the girl actually started responding to the post that he made. She's like, "I owe you a handshake."
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's alright
she
then.
was cool. But no. So I'm excited to see Avanash's future. I'm also, I know it sounds wrong, but I'm excited to see him rematch Kong
Yeah.
because if he can prove he can 2-0 Kong,
Oh, that's huge.
do you know what I mean? Because
Mm.
like, there's always like, for example, Pena beating
Nunes.
Nunes was
Mm.
a huge thing, but then it kind of proved it was an off night by Nunes, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, she's
yeah. So I would love. Sounds wrong, but it's not the worst idea for Avinash to try catch Kong immediately again, beat him again, and then 2-0 him if he can. And then
So-
for Kong would take that in a heartbeat, because if you give people too much time to get better, then they can lap you.
Mhm.
But if you catch him now and beat him now, you 2-0, and then everything he tries to do, you 2-0'd him.
Maybe that's something for
So Fusion 10.
Fusion September 20.
Yeah, which they
Mm.
announced the main event for. Which
Yeah,
I'm very
it's huge.
excited. Next to good performances, nothing to kind of
Yeah.
fall home about.
Yeah.
Jacob had a fun match. Jalen. So Jalen is a guy that can't beat, and he landed a footlock in a minute.
Mm.
So he landed a straight ankle and immediately won. If you scroll up, my boy. So Braden Vaughan, literally amazing performance. Pull guard, butterfly swept up into cross Ashy, landed the heel hook, 1 minute finish. I knew Braden would come out hot, but God, he was impressive.
You could kind of just feel the aura.
Yeah,
as
Braden
well.
was ready. Ready. So yeah, that was good. The other two, nothing to scream home about.
Yeah.
What are you laughing
Um,
about?
Next
this
guy.
is where it gets
All right,
interesting.
this is where it gets fun. So we'll call him Luke's favorite fighter.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so his nickname is Snuff Daddy. I believe snuff porn is what he's into, which is basically where you get close to murdering each other, and he's also a WWE guy. And he also has the biggest biceps I've ever seen.
Did you see his pre-fight interview?
I saw his pre-fight, I saw his fight, and I saw his post-fight.
He's like, yeah, actually, I haven't done any jujitsu, just a lot of bicep curls.
Yeah, it showed.
Oh,
Um,
It's so funny.
Now, he won by Americana. Impressive performance. He actually did really well, to be fair.
Mm.
I thought, I'm not going to lie, he flexed so much walking to the ring. I thought he was I thought he'd be gassed from the walkout. He was like walking in, just like posing, flexing, like the whole time, full flex. Like I thought he would straight up gas himself.
It was actually pretty cold when he stepped into the octagon. He did this thing where he like flexed, walked, like
Yeah,
was-
it was actually pretty funny. So for
Yeah.
him to put that kind of pressure on himself and come out on top as well is quietly impressive.
How did he win?
Americana,
Oh yeah, sorry, that's what you said, Americana.
I
yeah.
did.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry.
I certainly did.
I was lost in the thought of his biceps.
I know.
Bro, like
Well, trust me, I
genuinely, no glaze, but like even from where we were sitting, you could just tell they were huge.
He was ginormous human being.
Like arm day every day for sure.
Ginormous human being.
Mm.
So super impressive. Sounds weird. I'm actually keen to see him fight because I enjoy the character.
Yeah, same
I
to be honest.
I enjoy characters and I enjoy like. This is what the UFC is missing at the minute. We'll go on a quick tangent.
I was kind of hope.
The UFC, see like character, ready, and all you'll see is a bicep flex.
Surely, come on.
Look
Oh,
at his biceps.
He's not
bro.
even flexing yet.
Yeah, he already
alright.
flexed. So yeah, honestly his jiu-jitsu was super impressive.
He is a purple belt, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His arms are so big.
his arms are so big. So this is the thing that I wish the UFC did a much better job of, and they used to be the best in the world at it, was taking a story and making it huge.
Mm.
Like, it sounds wrong. Like, the reason WWE is so famous is only due to stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's high flying, it's fun, it's action packed, and that kind of stuff, but it's the stories.
Mhm.
It's just a story. And the world, like, I honestly think at the moment, there's fuck all of them out there. So what Nick Man brings, I think, is fun. It's a story, and it's like it's almost like the Henry Cejudo. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of cringy,
Mm.
but then I'm kind of like,
You like play into it. Like
I'm
Kobe,
sort of
play into it.
I'm sort of there for it. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I mean? Like,
same.
it's yeah. So I think he's doing a great thing. I think it's so fucking impressive for him to put himself out there like that and fucking have a great performance, because he wasn't in any bad. I don't remember him being in a bad spot at all.
Yeah, me neither. Get him on the next fusion.
Yeah,
card
get
for
him on the next
sure.
one for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wish the UFC capitalized on stories a lot more. The Breach brothers, fuck me, they're monsters.
Yeah.
Took the guys back in a minute, standing rear naked choke until the guy like
Mm.
basically tried to Michael Chandler out of it and
He just made it worse, didn't it?
made
eh?
it worse.
Very
I
solid.
have no idea who stops the Breach brothers. I'm just for it.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Even just AET as a whole, like they
Yeah.
did very.
yeah, it's
They
the
all.
Twinners.
Yeah, they always kill fusion.
Yeah, so
Honest,
Ninos
yeah.
is doing something right.
Mm.
If you scroll up, Muhammad Bukai won. Just for you guys that don't know, I fought Muhammad Bukai. He's so impressive.
Mm,
Seriously, he's so impressive. Very emotional that night.
which was
Um,
beautiful.
it was good to see, man. It was good to see because he's such a tough kid. So he was super impressive. I have nothing else to say. Like, took the guy down, submitted him, youth champion. I honestly, it's a big bold prediction. I think he could be Fusion's first youth and adult champion
That would be crazy.
simultaneous too.
Wait.
I think he can do it.
Oh no, they train at
AET.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's the one to stop the Brace brothers, but they
I don't know if any of them are his weight class though. They're a lot bigger. He's
yeah.
70.
Yeah, true. Well, he is only 17.
What
as
did
well.
the What did Danny weigh in at? What was his category?
Under 75.
Yeah, so it's a
Oh, sorry, 75 kilos.
Because I remember, I think it was
Yeah.
Ryan. He was the youth champion, but then he turned 18. So
Yeah, exactly.
up.
So no.
yeah. They would've fought
Amy,
each other.
super impressive. She was a massive underdog as well.
This could be
Um,
up there with upset of the night.
Yeah, so she versus Tilly. Tilly just got stuck. It is what it is, man. Like Tilly's a massive warrior.
What did she do? She shot a double.
She
and
shot a
then-
double and got caught in a gilly. Like, it fucking happens.
Mm.
It just happens. And she did a high wrist freaking kind of ninja choke variation, and it just happens, man. It is what it is. Like, Tilly's an absolute monster. She's a sweetheart too. So yeah. I just don't know Amy personally. I'm not trying to take away from her win. Super impressive choke. But yeah,
Excited to see what she does in
excited.
the future.
Now, Daniel Ear, take nothing away from what he achieved, but this was a mistake by the refs, and Aaron won. So, again, congratulations, huge win. What happened was they got into a exchange where he ended up on a front headlock. He did one takedown, or what could be looked at as a takedown, but Aaron immediately popped back up, so it should have been an advantage. They gave Daniel 2 for it, and then Aaron shucked him off with a fireman to get Daniel on his back, which should have been 2 points Aaron. So it should have been 2-0 Aaron, but for some reason they gave 2 points to Daniel.
Wait, so can you enlighten me? Have they changed the way they do the scoring at Fusion?
what do you
Like,
mean?
is the ref scoring it live or?
Oh, no. So if it's jiu-jitsu, it's IBJJF points. If
Yeah.
it's combat, it's ref's decision, a judge's decision.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But is it? Do you see the ref doing the scoring live?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wait. For jiu-jitsu or combat?
Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Oh, because you didn't. I don't think you saw that at the last Fusion.
Oh, no. They did the points live on screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Cool.
no, they did it on my one.
Did they?
100%.
Yeah. Because I don't remember.
'Cause I remember being 10 seconds left and looking at the scorecard and going, God damn it.
No, like, are you seeing the ref go like 2 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ref's putting his hands up and everything. So it was a mistake. Even all the judges said it was a mistake
Jeez.
by the end of
It
it.
was a close fight though.
It was a great fight.
Yeah, it was very close.
I just wish Aaron was able to secure the pass, but Daniel's very tough. Aaron weighed in at 65 for a 70-kilo fight,
Crazy.
but Aaron's already booked for another fight. So
just
I'm
gonna. I was
excited.
just gonna say that.
Yeah, he's booked.
Subversion.
Yeah, he's booked for
Mm.
subversion again. So maybe we'll try and get that as our next interview. That would be cool. I'd
Oi.
love to chat to Aaron.
That'd be crazy.
Scrolling up, we had Josh Alsop. Okay. I have an opinion on this. Josh Alsop has to be first team hardest slaps of all time.
I don't remember this fight.
Dude, this is when I walked up and he was like the guy in the brown rash guard, black with brown, and he was versing the topless guy, and his slaps like filled the stadium. They were the loudest fucking things I've ever heard in my life.
Hmm.
It was nasty. It was like, boom, like just dense.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
with
wait,
the
I
body
do
slaps
remember
and
that.
close guard and
Yeah.
stuff. One slap left the guy. It was absolute guy he versed. One slap left his fucking rib cage like purple.
Oh, he fought Jordan, right?
Yep. So Jordan did
Jeez.
so well. No submission, no nothing. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see Josh fight
Um,
again. Combat.
Yep.
It was great.
Then Fardy is number one entertainment. So Fardy,
Can we compare him to like Chimaev?
I compare him to Marab more,
Marab?
but more technical Marab.
More
because he
technical,
doesn't
right?
run out of gas.
Mm.
He's got so much cardio. The reason I compare him to Marab, not Shemaev, is because he picked up his guy and did a full lap of the ring
mean,
and then dumped him.
Chimaev did
That's
that.
but
Li Jing-
that's a Marab thing.
Nah, Hamza did it first. In
Yeah,
front of
but
Dana.
Hamzat did it more of as a flex. Fardy did it because it's hilarious.
Yeah, bad.
That's my
Mm.
Oh, did he do that? Did he do that at the most recent fight?
Not
No.
this one.
Oh,
no.
okay,
He
so-
just
yeah.
took the guy down and submitted him.
Okay.
Mm.
So I remember
Um,
seeing that at the last fight.
yeah. So Fardy is super impressive. Great call out too. So Fardy,
Mm.
because they'd already announced the next main event, so he said, "Hey guys, keep my belt clean. I'll see you at Fusion 10." So I was like, "That's cool." Then the biggest disparity in
Belts?
belts was this next matchup. It was Garci versus what's her opponent's name, Sammy? The black belt versus blue belt. What's the blue belt's name? Adele. So Garci is a black belt, Adele is a blue belt, and Garci just looked fantastic. She's a great representation of a champion. She was very humble, very honestly sweet. Like she seemed very sweet on the mic and all that kind of stuff. So no, I hope they get her back for multiple cards because she's cool. She's a really cool chick. And then the main event, Eamon versus Khan. Just a super impressive performance by Eamon. Locked on a very. I've got to watch it again because you didn't really get to see it. It looked like a kind of like a Barada Plata or a Tarika Plata entrance. Like it wasn't a Choi. His legs were square and he swept Khan with it, and then took the back and just incredible control.
Just that body lock.
Yeah, just
Mhm.
incredible control. He did such a good job mixing up the submission attempt with the striking. Incredible, man.
Yeah.
So well done, Eamon. And the main event for the next one, Bjorn versus Justin Robinson, is a fucking fight.
That's huge.
That's a massive fight. I'm
Mm.
excited for it.
Yeah, same. Wow.
Is it for the BJJ or combat belt?
I think it says
Combat.
there.
It's for the combat belt.
Combat, yeah.
Combat BJJ. That's exciting, man. So
Wow.
I'll be going to the next one just to watch that fight live.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Same.
You will see me there
Mm.
because that's awesome. But yeah, that was the fight night of Fusion. It was very exciting.
Yep.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. All right.
And then let's update Bryden.
Yeah, I haven't seen the UFC results, so I don't know. So wait,
Wait, who do you think won out of Hill versus Roundtree? Let's play the who do you think.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think my heart wants to say Khalil.
Yep.
I'm really hoping not Jamal. And
Tell me who you think and how.
I think it went to a decision. I reckon Khalil decision.
Well done, you got it.
No
So-
way. No way.
Yeah,
no
scroll
way.
down, scroll down.
Yeah.
you idiot! One at a time. Then we can have fun. Jesus.
Wait.
All right.
What kind of decision was it though? Like unanimous? Oh, yeah.
50-45.
What?
So Khalil, it was 49-46 on one card. I personally had it. So round 1 was a swing round.
yeah.
Round 2, sort of dominant. Round 3, I dropped him twice. Round 4,
Dropped him twice.
yeah. So basically,
what?
he Pereira'd Hill. So Calf kicked him to the point where Hill couldn't stand southpaw for 3 rounds. And then every time Hill tried to get offense off and throw a punch, like out of southpaw, he would slip, leg kick, and then Hill had to dude, I'm telling you now, the size of Hill's fucking calf was insane.
Was it just a Muay Thai masterclass?
Okay, the problem was not enough output, and even Hill went up to him afterwards the fight and was like, where was the action? Why don't you come at me? He's like, hey, bro, I got to defend myself at all times too.
True.
So,
And did Jamal have any moments?
not really.
Nah.
Pretty lackluster.
Fair.
Like, either that or just Khalil hit it really well. Like, landed a few things here and there, but nothing to call home about.
I need to watch these highlights, man.
Yeah, no, it was good. I just want you to keep an eye on Hill's fucking leg.
Yeah?
Yeah, he Pereira'd him. And it was calf kicks too.
That's sick.
Just blew his leg up.
That is sick.
So it was really good because he just mixed it up. He would like kick the leg, kick the other leg, kick the body, throw an overhand. So then he'll throw an overhand, he pulls back, and then he kicks him again. So
Who do you
Just-
want next for both of them?
honestly, it might sound like he's skipping a bit. I have no bad taste with Roundtree back for the title.
Not over Yuri.
Yuri apparently is fighting Olberg, which is coming
Oh
up in this
yeah,
pod.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if Yuri's booked, so all right, I'll put it to you this way: that's the three horsemen.
Yep.
So it's either one of them fights Olberg and the other one fights Ankalaev.
yeah, I agree.
That's how whether it's Yuri or it's because both of them just beat Hill, so it's
Mhm.
the same victory. So it's like they're completely even.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Both
So
literally just lost to Pereira and then beat
they've both
Hill,
got the exact same resume, so it doesn't matter who fights Ankalaev first.
but it looks like it will be Khalil because
I hope so.
Mm,
Because he's a little bit older too, but at the same time too, I don't care.
yeah,
Either
me
either
neither.
or.
To be honest, I'd rather see Yuri versus
Yep.
Ankalaev, but
Yep.
whatever.
And then I would do Hill versus Jan.
Ngannou.
Nah, Blachowicz,
Jan, yeah,
which is the
yeah,
white,
solid.
which is the white Ngannou.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That's actually a great fight.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
I like it.
Alright.
Ex champs.
Who won out of Fiziev and Bahamondes?
I was actually watching Bahamondes finishes last night, and wow, he's
So you're back on
incredible.
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's incredible. I want to see the thing that's hard about it is because it's Fiziev home country,
Yep.
but Bahamondes is just a stud. I'm gonna give it to Bahamondes after
Cool.
watching those finishes.
You're wrong.
No way.
Fiziev by decision.
Oh, no decision. Boring.
Nah,
Was it a
it,
good fight?
it was decent.
I'm sure it was great.
well
Whoa.
done, dude. Well done, dude.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Focus.
And my fingers just slipped.
That's
Sorry.
right.
While you're not even you're looking at your knee.
Yeah, I looked at my knee for a second, and then it just like it just like fucking sent
We're
it.
seriously gonna have to get someone else on the computer soon. This is just ridiculous.
Wait until AI can take over. Hey, yo,
Please.
chat, scroll down.
Yeah. No. So it was just too much too soon for Ignacio. Is the best way to explain it. He wasn't.
Really?
He wasn't outmatched. He wasn't. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a beating. It was just, honestly, just Fiziev won. Is the
Mm.
it's literally just like a shoulder shrug. Like it happened. Fiziev won.
He's a long way from home.
Yep. The next fight was. Oh, I can't even remember now. Now I'm fucking.
Curtis?
Curtis. Who do you think won out of Curtis, and who gives a fuck?
Oh, I reckon it was Curtis.
Yeah.
Curtis. Don't tell me another decision.
Scroll down. Decision.
Bro, what a
split.
boring ass fight card.
Split.
So I was gonna
I
sleep
didn't
through
see
it
this.
regardless.
You will never catch me watching a Curtis fight unless I know he'll get knocked out.
Wow.
So,
That is wild.
yeah.
Damn, so Riz.
Yeah.
Riz didn't work.
The Riz didn't work.
Riz by kisses.
Riz
Now-
by kisses.
The last one was our caveman. I can't remember his name.
Orbai?
Yeah.
Orbalai?
Who do you think won out of him and the other guy?
I reckon Caveman.
Caveman won by submission in round one.
Really? Oh, Kimura.
Kimura.
Very nice.
Very nice. The rest of the card, I don't know who they are, so it's fine.
Wait,
but
let's see.
this
Just
is
give
the
it a quick
thing.
scroll.
This is the thing. Ready? Look at
Mm.
this, and I can predict most of them. Scroll. Decision. Oh, KO. I didn't know that happened. Next
Wow.
one. Keep scrolling. Just scroll through now. It's okay. Decision.
Mm.
Decision.
Oh.
Decision. Decision.
Wow.
Decision. Oh, your girl won.
Nah, she's got a husband, bro. Unfollowed. Blocked her and everything. On to the next.
Shit.
I'm joking, by the way.
You're definitely not. Decision.
Tagir.
Sigir won. Decision.
Crazy.
And there was a Muslim on the card. Oh no, I'm looking at next week's card.
Wait, what?
I fucked up. I had a joke lined up for today and I got the card wrong.
Yeah,
A guy's first-
Muhammad Usman, bro.
Nah, on the Abu Dhabi card, there's a guy named Muslim. I got my cards mixed
Oh,
up.
Okay.
But yeah, Muhammad Usman won.
Yeah, freaking bro. That guy that he fought was 4-0.
Yeah.
How are you a heavyweight fighter in the UFC? You've only had 3 pro fights.
4.
Well, oh yeah, 4 pro fights.
Yeah, it's hard.
Isn't that insane, bro?
It's wild. But that's how shit heavyweight is.
Yeah, literally.
Now, I'm surprised in what you're wearing
Why?
because UFC 317 is next week. It is a Charles Oliveira fight week.
Bro.
It is a Charles Oliveira fight week.
Yeah, this is huge. This is actually a great card as well.
Is it?
You don't think so?
Is it?
Really? I think it's
Is
great.
it? All right, let's give our predictions.
Let's go through
Let's
it.
do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Main
Ilya
event.
versus Charles. What a fucking fight.
I've got Ilya.
Why do they have Ilya ranked number 18 in featherweight worldwide?
I couldn't tell you.
What are these rankings?
I don't know.
Ilya how?
Ilya by overhand. KO. And then he'll finish it on the ground. That's how I've got it. He'll catch him with an overhand, drop him. Charles will like somewhat like pull guard, whatever, like what he does always when he gets dropped. But like I think Ilya would like hammer fist him, finish him.
Yep.
What have you got?
Ilya by KO.
Yeah.
Round 1, 2.
Round 1.
Because once Charles gets his eye in, it's hard to catch him.
Yeah, true. Okay.
I've got Pantoja by Wrestle Hump.
I've got Kai catching him. 3rd round. Yep. Overhand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put money on that?
I'm not.
Pantoja, it's just one of those ones. Pantoja's just the GOAT right now, and I
I'm-
think this is the biggest.
I'm not a gambling man. I'll put a Oh, I guess if I put anything on
You know
it, that's
what?
gambling,
No,
isn't
no,
it?
no. Put you rocking up to class.
Fuck that. Man. All right, how much money?
So how much money?
Yeah,
Nah, so I got Pantoja by decision.
fair. Nah, I don't know. I got a weird feeling. I reckon Kai catches him.
Interesting. That would be
Mm.
cool.
Mm.
Kai's a good champ.
Okay.
Not that Pantoja's bad, but Kai's a good champ.
Yeah.
Then we get into the real hard to picks.
Yeah, I don't know with Dariush and Moicano.
Yeah.
Moicano wants money.
Because they both chinny.
Yeah.
They're both great fucking grapplers.
I want to say Moicano just for momentum, but
He just lost first round to Islam.
yeah, but that's Islam. Like, everyone knew he was losing that fight. Let's be honest. If anybody actually picked him, like crazy.
I weirdly feel like the power of Jesus is going to win this.
For which one?
Dude, Dariush the whole time. Fucking. He's so Christian it hurts.
Yeah, aren't they both Christian?
Not like Dariush Christian. He's
Yeah,
like
true.
a fucking.
He's just like
He's just a
Um,
good guy.
he's like he's like Ned Flanders.
Yes.
he's
He's
literally
Ned
like
Flanders but fights.
Yeah,
Nah, so I weirdly feel like Dariush is going to pull one out of the bag.
but I don't know.
Because Dariush doesn't get dropped every fight.
He-
Moicano does. And
he-
I don't know if Moicano is a better grappler.
I mean, he got head kick knocked out by Charles
Who
in
did?
Canada. Dariush.
Yeah, but I'm saying not every fight.
Yeah, true.
Every single fight. Moicano has the same chin as Oliveira. It gets touched, he
Mm.
drops, and then it goes granite again.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's such a coin flip
It's
for
such
me.
a coin flip.
I don't
It
know.
depends who lands the bigger strike, and I think Dariush is the better grappler.
Yeah, he was a world's brown belt world's champion, no?
Yeah. So I think Dariush takes it. I think Dariush is just a bit better in every position.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dariush decision.
And he's also had the harder opponents, which makes sense as to why he is where he is, like ranking and
Mm.
that wise. Yeah.
All right, what about Raw Dog versus Joshua Van?
It's his nickname.
What?
It's what he does on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
Can
Brandon
I be
Royval.
honest?
Yo,
I hate this fight.
too much for Joshua
Too
Van.
much. Too much too soon.
Brandon Royval's good, man. He's
really good. And
good.
he's a specialist where Van isn't.
Where's that? I'll be honest,
the
I haven't
ground.
watched a single Van fight.
Van's a great striker.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And Hoival is a great grappler.
He's a great striker too, actually.
That's the issue, brother.
Brandon Royval is a boxer.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he comes from a boxing background.
So, look, Van's got so much momentum, so much hype, and he's doing fantastic. And I believe Hoival's coming off a loss.
Yeah, to what, Moreno?
I think so. So,
Interesting fight. I give Royval just because he's like the more experienced.
yeah.
But
Because it's one of those things where, like, again, you're the sound guy, Luke. I don't know how you manage to make the most noise out of all of us when you care so much about quality. It's so fun.
Do what I say, don't do what I do.
Yeah, trust me. I just think, like, Van has the ability to become a superstar,
yep.
and I just don't. I just not. I don't want the patty. I don't want him to have the patty or the sugar, kind of come up.
Mm-hmm.
Because then once he's at the top, you're gonna get fraud checked.
Yeah. Isn't this perfect for him then?
No,
is a
it's
tough
just
fight.
yeah, but it's too much too soon.
But I don't think.
Let him get his let him get his reps and get his experience. You know what I mean? Like Hoival has fucking 7 more fights than him,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's been in the UFC alumni for his last fucking 8 fights.
But Sugar and Paddy never had a fight like this.
Correct.
Yeah, like an
Which
actual
is,
like.
which this is a momentum killer if
'Cause
he loses.
To be honest, all of Paddy's fights have been like, well, Paddy's gonna win. Like,
Yeah.
easy fight. Oh, another easy fight. Oh, another easy fight.
I just wish Van had time to cook more. I'm not saying he's gonna lose. Your money has to go on Hoival. I'm gonna go the dog and I'm gonna go Van, but I'm gonna go that because I love him, not because my brain says so.
I'm gonna go the dog too, not Joshua Van, but the raw dog,
All right,
Royval.
all right.
All right, Peyton Talbot, he's back. I don't-
Against a motherfucker too.
Who is Felipe Lima?
All I know is he's 14-1, and that's no punk.
Has he fought in the UFC? Hey, can you hover over his name, Luke? You see, yeah. Oh wait, just go. Oh,
Just
don't worry.
click on it. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Let's
fine.
see. Let's look at this guy. Oh, he's on a streak.
He's fought twice in the UFC.
Miles Jones, Muhammad.
Solid. When did he lose? Early on in the career.
He's on a fucking tear. He
Wow.
lost his first fight and he's on a 14 fight win streak.
That's crazy. And dominant too. No split decisions.
Dominant.
Mm.
Hasn't even come close to losing.
Wow. That's awesome.
Scary.
Oh, so this guy could
and
mess
first
up.
team all body.
Wait, What flag is that?
Shredsy, a Brazilian and a
Sweden?
That is an interesting mix.
wait, is that Swedish or
It kind of looks like the Sweden flag.
scroll down? Where's his country? Date of birth, weight class.
It's-
Born
it's
in
just-
Brazil. I don't know.
Bro, what the hell?
Nobody, no brother.
Now, I'm genuinely curious. Felipe Lima, no, this guy's half Swedish. Jungle Boy.
Jungle Boy.
I mean, it's not getting any.
he's literally from the Amazons.
Oh, national American. Why is he holding a blue flag? What is this?
Anyways,
Yeah. What?
so I think this is a big fight. I think they're using Talbot to fucking bring some other guys up.
Yeah, same honestly. But we'll see how Talbot bounces back after that
We'll
loss
see.
to
Hopefully, he's fucking fixed some shit.
Barcelos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Great.
Now, your girl.
Tracy Cortez by everything. No, I'm joking. Meal break, guys. Meal break.
Definitely not for you.
Nah.
You won't be eating during that time.
I'll be eating. No, I'm joking.
You will not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this fight to be honest.
Look, it's a tough one. Women's at the moment is pretty weak.
Hey, Luke.
There's one more-
How do
one-
you pronounce Tracy's opponent's name?
Vivian Orajao. Orajo.
Mm.
Or
I was really hoping.
Oraujo.
I was really
Mm.
hoping you were gonna pronounce the J as a H and call her a ho. I was gonna be like, Luke, how
Yeah.
dare you?
And then we've got Jack Hermanson, who I'll be honest,
Oh,
I don't
s-
remember him. Like, as in, like, when was the last time he did fucking anything?
Bro, he was a top 5
That's my
middleweight at one
point.
point.
Like, I don't remember what he's done since he was a top 5.
Isn't that? Oh, I think he's just gone on to lose. But isn't that
Yeah.
crazy? No, he's actually a fraud checker, straight up.
Yeah.
People up and comers fight Jack and they lose.
So he's a gatekeeper. He's
A
the
gatekeeper.
He's
He's
the
a gatekeeper. So
Versus RoboCop.
That's an interesting fight. I think this should be higher on the card.
Yep.
Like, how is this a prelim?
Yeah.
Nah, this should be on the main
I don't
event.
know. None of these fights are just like, wow. I'm just not
Mm.
wowed anymore with this shit. That's all right.
I think that's a great fight because I don't know
Yeah.
what their rankings are.
Oh, man.
To the rankings.
If only there was a way we could find out. Let's see if he gets a weight class right.
Oh yeah, Luke.
Let's see how he goes.
I did say it before.
We did say the weight class.
Let's see.
Let's see the weight class.
Can you see his name?
Let's see the weight class.
It's right here.
Hey, there we go. But to be fair, I don't think either of them are ranked. I don't
no,
see.
this is an unranked fight.
Oh, great.
Not
Oh.
a fan.
All right.
fight.
It's a great non-ranked fight.
Yeah, that is true. But
But-
surely this is for the rankings.
No.
Well,
Anyways,
back to the card.
RoboCop should take that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Jack Hermanson's such a gatekeeper. I won't be surprised. Jack Hermanson split decision.
Okay.
Okay.
If you'll say so.
And then next we got Terrence McKenna.
Terrence McKinney versus who?
If you know, you know. Nah, I've no idea.
Who's he? Luke, who's he fighting? Sorry, the screen's a bit small. Sorry, can you announce it for me? My eyes are hurting.
You can't see that?
Nah, sorry, I'm struggling. Can you announce it for me, please?
Vyacheslav Borshev.
I reckon the surname was perfect, but
You definitely.
Vyacheslav.
I think you just have to sneeze and it's said correctly. Nah, that's crazy. Cut that out.
Good.
That's racist.
And then
Nico Price?
Nico Price
Big
versus
letdown.
10 and 0.
Why'd you skip these guys?
Don't know.
No idea who that
And
is.
then,
What, who's gonna win?
That guy. And then yeah, just falls off to a bunch of.
Wait, how is Dumbass fighting again? Didn't he get arrested?
Isn't there two of them?
Is there?
I hope I'm not wrong. I
I
know
s-
he is the dumbass that got arrested.
Yeah,
I recognize his picture
Mm.
because I saw the arrest photo.
It's his
Like,
mugshot for
it's
his
hi-
Tapology
Yeah,
photo.
it's his mugshot. So no, look,
Oh, yeah, you know what would be cold? He walks out to Akon locked up.
yeah, I'm locked up.
That would be hectic.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, yeah. To be honest, it's
Fucking,
not the greatest card.
It's not. It's not.
alright.
It's not gonna like. Let's be honest, because we're just about to talk about it now.
Yeah.
Take away the main event. Take away the main event. What's a better card? UFC 317 or Fight Night Abu Dhabi?
Bro, Fight Night Abu Dhabi is fucking stacked.
Can I give you my 2 cents?
Yeah.
Take a few of these ranked fights, like take RoboCop, Hermanson, take Price, Jacoby Smith, take like maybe, and then take the title fight of
Pantoja.
Pantoja to there. Your co-main is Derrida versus Whitaker.
That's a
great. That's a
co-main.
co-main over a title fight,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I'd rather see that. As
I may
well.
have sort of stolen that idea from MMA Guru, but I fuck with it.
Gotta steal it.
All
It's
right,
great.
let's look at these announced fights.
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
Let's look.
Okay. Whitaker Derrida, great fight.
Great fight.
Love it. I want.
Australian fight. Great
Yeah.
fight.
What we'll do is we'll go through, say what you know about the fighters and everything, and what you think is
Yeah.
gonna happen, and at the end we'll go rapid fire again, like
Oh, rapid fire. Who wins?
rapid fire. who
All
wins.
right.
Go
All right.
back to back and just
All right.
spit it out.
So Whitaker versus Derrida is DDB 2.0 versus I'm gonna call him Toothless, just 'cause he had his teeth snapped out of his face. Nah, he's the fucking man, Robert Whitaker.
So he's in the live action of How to Train Your Dragon.
Yep. He's the dragon. Now this is a motherfucker of a fight for Whitaker.
Yeah, it really is. But also,
In
it's
this-
no easy fight for Derrida.
Oh no! Because in the stand-up, Whitaker destroys him. So I would say, in my opinion, Whitaker has to have the highest level of footwork he's ever had.
Yeah.
Stay off the center line. Keep cutting off the cage. Keep circling around. Don't let Derrida get your back against the cage. Because if he takes you down, good game. Not that Whitaker can't grapple. He's a great grappler.
Great wrestler.
Great wrestler, but if you go down, you're in Derrida's world. And that's
Yeah.
where, if it stays standing, Robert Whitaker 50-43.
Well, I don't know, because even Derrida's knees against Bo Nickel, that Dutch
That's why,
kickboxing.
but that's what I'm saying. So if he can keep moving and if he can keep off the cage and stay high pace, high movement, Whitaker 50-43.
What's your prediction?
No, we're doing it at the end. We're doing rapid fight at the
Derrida.
end.
Okay.
Next fight is Aaron Pico's welcome to the UFC. I think Evloev needs to fight for the title. He's the biggest. This is Tony 2.0 of being snubbed the title fight.
Yeah, literally.
And then, do you hear Dana say it's most likely Evloev will fight for the title if he wins this? Most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
He's fucking 20-0. He's
Mm.
on like the number one winning, or like one of the top winning streaks in the UFC. Your
Yeah.
champion's on a 1-fight win streak.
Yeah.
Like,
it should
fuck
be
me.
Moza.
And even Volk said it's Evloev next, and I'm ready.
Mm.
Like, tell me you hate a guy without telling me you hate a guy.
Nah, literally. Yeah. I don't know. Very interesting fight though. The wrestling will be
I
great.
want to see
Grappling
can
exchanges.
Evloev take Pico down.
Mm.
So Pico was like the second best American wrestler at one point, Luke. He was one spot off the American wrestling team for the for Olympics.
He's actually got a great record too.
Wow.
Yep. And he hits like a Mack truck.
Yeah. That's great.
Have you not seen Pico's highlight knockouts?
Nope.
Cool. He's a psychopath.
Yeah.
The problem is that he needs to learn to chain it together. Once he stops doing one discipline then another discipline and puts it together and does MMA, God, I don't know who beats him. I just wish because he's got Freddie Roach as his boxing coach.
Oh, I do remember talking about him. Yeah.
So sign me up.
Sweet.
And then you got Shara Magomev versus Marc-Andre Barriault. See how hard it is? So you just read it and you say it.
You said Magomev.
Yeah. Anyways.
I still nailed it. Magomedov.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe it's not that easy, guys. We all know what this is.
No, this Barry Alt guy, I've seen him a bit, but I don't know anything about him.
Show us his record.
Wait.
Show us his record. Because he's win one, lose one.
Yeah.
He's 6-8 in the UFC.
6-8 in the UFC is
Yeah,
wild.
it's okay. Let's have a look.
Double champ at one point?
So cool.
He was a double champ in like
cool.
Double
Austria.
champion Savage.
6-8 in the UFC.
Savage.
Dude. He came. Scroll up for a sec. Scroll up for a sec. He came to the UFC fucking 11-1. And now he's
Wow.
17-9.
That's a
Let's
fraud
talk about
check.
it.
That's a fraud check.
Let's talk about it. So, beat Bruno Silva, got done by Pfeiffer, got done by Curtis, got done by Stoichkos, got done by Fluffy, and got done by... Who's that, Luke?
Where?
His first loss in the UFC? Down one? Yeah. Who beat him with an overhand right?
GD not.
Fucking wild.
GD not Kwani.
He beat Eric Anders. That's an impressive win. Scroll down a little bit more. You racist fuck.
How is that racist? Tell me.
How is it not?
Tell me how that's racist.
Tell me how it's not.
Wow, he had a horrible
He had
start
a
to the UFC.
Horrible start.
He went 4 fights and didn't win. I'm surprised they didn't cut him.
I know. I was just thinking that. No, he was on a tear.
Yeah, wow.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Hmm.
So, we all know what this is.
Yeah. This is the bullet.
This
like,
is the bullet getting back on track.
get,
But
get your mojo back.
let's go. All right. Next fight. This is a fight night. What are we fucking doing here?
This is a title fight.
What are we fucking
This
doing?
is a pay per
What
view.
are we fucking talking about?
Okay.
Peter Yan versus Marcus McGee. I fucking hate this fight. We've already spoken about it. I fucking hate this fight. Yes, Marcus McGee's on a fucking tear, but come on,
Well,
man.
what's his UFC? What's his record? If you just
I believe he's
hover-
like 6-0.
Wait, Luke. If you just hover over next to the fight, yeah.
4-0.
4-0
Yeah, he's on an
UFC.
4-fight knockout streak. That's how it's
10-4.
justified.
Wow. Okay.
But my thing is that like Peter Yan is just the man, and he's probably got a little bit more left.
Yeah.
Nothing,
for
not
sure.
heaps, but a little bit more left. So
Maybe
let's like let
3 or
him
4
have one.
fights?
Yes, let him have a crack for the title again.
Yeah, I like it.
Verse Sugar, get Sugar back on fucking track. Yeah, I hope Peter Yan wins this, gets Sugar Sean O'Malley, and then fights Murad one more time. I really hope.
Could be interesting to see a new
Yeah.
face in the bantamweight division, though.
Bryce Mitchell versus Said Nurmagomedov. I got don't understand what Bryce is trying to do, but
Going down in weight.
he's going down. I don't know, man.
As in, like, he's getting knocked out, or?
I don't know. It
I don't know. It's an
yeah,
interesting fight though because Saeed's not like dominant.
correct.
Apparently, shout out to my cousins. They were telling me he's not related to Khabib and Umar.
Interesting.
Just the same last name.
Interesting. So
Same.
same but different, but still
Yeah.
same. Yeah. It depends how the weight cut goes. Bryce Mitchell doesn't look the greatest at 145. He looks pretty sucked out, but he's also not lean. So
To be fair, he wasn't a big
he's not. So
145er.
look, I'd be very interested to see how he looks after the weight cut. And if he can get the weight cut right, he could make a splash at 135, which is a juicy division.
Could
But
be huge. The only thing is that chin.
and he's now cutting more weight, so land a
Yeah.
jab now. He could end up being the Johnny Walker of 135.
Nah, literally.
Alright. Scroll down. Is there much else?
I think
This is where I found them. Oh man, your main event is down here. Amanda Rebaz versus Tabitha Ricky.
you know who wins this? Me. No, I'm joking.
Brighton wins.
No, I'm joking.
Brighton wins, and he needs to buy another box of tissues.
Ibu Aslan, I know he's a exciting fighter.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he gets a lot of knockouts.
Look, we
to be
all know
fair.
that this is for oil money, so Dana will put on only cracking fights. Nikita Krylov,
Yeah,
great
solid.
fight.
That-
Scroll down, because
You skipped Domabayev, didn't you?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know him.
who really?
Oh.
There's the guy I was talking about
Oh.
earlier. His name is literally Muslim.
Ah, there's a Muslim on the card.
Now my joke works.
Hey,
Idiot.
you wouldn't expect
Is that
that
a
though.
Russian? Is that an Olympic medal?
Yeah, because isn't this the
Can
guy?
you look up his name, please?
Isn't this the karate guy? You got the mad karate spinning knockout at UFC
no shit.
King of Kung Fu. You remember this?
He knocked a guy out but lost because fucking he lost to Randy Brown.
Remember we were watching.
He beat Ponzinibbio. Okay.
Do you remember the fight night in Macau?
Oh yes.
You text me. You're like, watch this,
and it's a spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's known for spinning wheel kicks.
Yeah,
That's
huge.
exciting.
I'm excited to watch him.
That's exciting. So
Even though this will probably be
is
on at like 2 a.m. because Abu Dhabi.
one of the greatest fucking fight nights of all time.
Yeah, there we go. I love it.
Very exciting. Now we did have 2 more fights announced this week.
Yeah. Wait, were you gonna give our rapid?
Oh, rapid
thing?
fire! I'm fucking,
Yeah.
I'm fucking skipping. There's a topic I'm just so excited for.
I know.
Mm,
And I know what the topic
Yeah,
is.
there's a topic I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, rapid fire. Whittaker
Alright.
versus the Ritter.
The Ritter.
By.
KO.
Oh God, I've got the Ritter by sub.
Okay.
And Whittaker's last fight.
Wow.
Evloev Pico.
Evloev decision.
I'm gonna go. I'm feeling froggy. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump on the underdog.
Okay. All right.
Pico by
how?
KO.
Yeah. Wow.
Can't, and I'm going to give my reason why, because it's a 5x5, and the first 2 rounds Evloev can't get him down, so he stands, and Pico lands one of his fucking bombs.
Fair. Evloev decision.
Yep.
All right.
Magomedov, Barrios.
Shara by missile out of his eye, second round, because
Yeah.
he's got a laser, so that's a laser
yeah.
pointer, and a missile will randomly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shara by ChatGPT insider coaching.
AI programming.
AI programming.
yeah, yeah.
Chat will take over.
Yep.
What is it? It's like a fighting nerds program.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's like watching how to strike in one eye and actually striking the other. Live tutorial.
Yep.
Oh my
Gets taken down and puts on a Gordon video.
It's just like
Love
one of
it.
those like prompt fights in like story games where it's like press square, now press circle. He just
Literally.
he just knows what to press.
100%.
Jan and McGee.
Peter Yan by TKO on the ground.
I'm gonna go McGee knockout. I'm spicing things up. I'm feeling froggy, so I'm gonna rib it.
That caught me off guard.
Oh, good one.
You thought I was gonna jump.
Good one.
McGee.
Okay, Bryce Mitchell and Nurmagomedov.
I've got Nurmagomedov fixing his hair during the round and his elbow getting in too close to Bryce's chin and knocking him out.
Yeah,
Just literally on like the hair flick,
yeah.
like the hair flick, and then that much momentum near Bryce's chin at 135 knocks him out.
Okay, so Nurmagomedov by Andrew Tackett. Brighton.
Yep.
I reckon because it's in Abu Dhabi, somebody's gonna be in the crowd smoking a shisha, and the cloud's gonna go past Bryce Mitchell and
Knock him out.
they knock him out. That's
Okay.
him done.
He's gonna see visions.
Yeah.
Almabayev and
Skip.
Temirov.
We don't know these people.
Skip.
Scroll
Yeah.
down.
Honestly, skip the
Honestly,
whole.
I think. And then my prediction for Ribas versus Ricky. Brighton finishes in the first.
That's wild. That is crazy. If I can make it past the walkout, I'll be so- No, cut that. That's crazy.
Wild.
I've also got him down $30 in OnlyFans subscriptions after this fight.
What? I'm only buying one. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding.
But no.
Muslim by spinning round kick. I hope.
Yes, we hope. We
So-
hope.
I don't know who Carlos is.
Don't care.
Yeah.
He's got a great mustache and a nice smile, but it's gonna get
he
fucking.
looks like such a nice guy.
He looks like
Straight
such a
up.
nice guy, but this guy's gonna spinning wheel kick his.
Has he fought in the UFC yet? Can we just
Hover over it.
Hover, yeah.
He's number 20 in the world.
1-1.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
Hmm.
Cool. All right, let's get into. Oh, he beat Alex Moreno.
Nothing crazy.
What I mean. All right. Announce fights.
Okay.
Your boy's back.
Pavlovich. Oh,
Pavlovich versus Acosta. Now, Acosta is, I don't know how to explain it. He doesn't do anything great.
Mm-hmm.
He versus people that should beat him,
Mhm.
and he beats them.
Okay. Yep.
So
He's on a nice streak. I
he's
can
on a
see.
nice streak. He's 14-1. It's a new face in heavyweight now, which is very nice.
Yep.
He's just versing the Touch of Death,
I don't. Yeah.
X Touch of Death.
Yeah. Because
like, what are you
Pavlovich
doing?
looked like unstoppable.
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to read. So, yeah. Who was Acosta beat? Jesus Christ, so much is happening.
And
Sorry,
this
if you could see our screen, it's like fucking 800 things just happened.
in China as well, which is very interesting. Is this the
Is it?
main event?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it must be the main event.
Is it?
I'm assuming.
Nah, surely you would have like. I'm gonna no. Main event will be Walker versus the Mountain Tiger.
Oh, surely. Everyone's got Pavlovich by KO.
And that's what I mean. Pavlovich should win, but like scroll up, like he just beat Spivak. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, wait. Hover over his wins.
Hover over his wins. Costas, please. Yeah, he just beat Spivak.
Solid.
Yep. Then he beat Ryan Spann by KO.
Wait, these are recent too.
Yeah. Then he beat Despain.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah. Then he beat Andrei Arlovsky.
Yeah.
And then he beat who cares? So yeah, that's 4 great wins in a row.
Yeah.
Arlovsky's tough.
5.
You just got to admit, Arlovsky's tough.
Yep.
Beating Despain is impressive.
Very.
The first 10 seconds with him is impressive. So to beat him by decision is very impressive. So no, this is a great fight.
Yeah.
This is a great fight.
And Pavlovich is like a great test.
He beat Aspinall.
No, he lost to
lost.
Aspinall. You
No,
peanut.
he lost Aspinall. Yeah.
He almost had.
I
it.
See,
haven't-
that red L means lose.
I'm colorblind.
Oh yeah. It does say an L too there, but
Yeah,
you're
I haven't.
dyslexic
I haven't
and-
had my coffee this morning. Please forgive me.
Fuck, bro. Should
it's 11:30 in the morning, bro. No,
Usually he's at 6 by now.
usually is at 14 shots by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But no. So yeah, this is a good fight.
Who have you got?
It's always hard to pick against momentum, but I just think this is too much too soon.
I kind of want Waldo to win, just
Yeah.
for a bit of like spice.
Yeah, well, we need it.
Yeah. Well, that was supposed to be
Heavyweight
Riz
need-
today.
Heavyweight needs it.
Yeah. Oh, if Riz won, that would have spiced up the heavyweight division a little
Yep.
bit. Nope.
I agree. And one
Boring.
more fight, which isn't really anything to like talk overly like much about, but King Green's back.
Who is
against-
Diego? Ferreira?
He's got a horrible record too.
Yeah.
They're both terrible. Like they're both not great.
To be honest.
In his last 5, I'm pretty sure Diego's lost 3. So
yeah.
nothing to call home about. It's just another one on the 319.
King Green's just like a bit of a crowd favorite. Like,
Yeah, that's what I mean. But
everyone
he's a
knows
crowd
him.
favorite now because he gets knocked out by everyone. So there's
Yeah.
a finish on the card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
True.
they're just 2 dicey records. One's 40, one's 38.
Is his name really King Green?
It used to be Bobby.
It used to be Bobby, and he changed his name to King. Legitimately,
That's some king shit.
Why?
because he can.
Fair enough.
So
Free
it's
will.
just
He's
another
trying to
one.
co-
It's just
copy
another
my mum.
name that people know that we can talk about. But yeah, nothing to call home about on this one. But it's starting to shape up to be not the world's worst card.
What card's this on?
319. Shemaya versus
Oh.
DDP.
I thought you were gonna s-
Asakura's on it. Cannonier versus MVP.
Solid.
Barboza. It's just annoying when they put all these incredible cards on Abu Dhabi, and then you've got 319. It's like, oh, but we've got Edson Barboza on 319 for you. And it's like, yeah, cool, man. I do
Mm,
like that Fluffy's on it though.
Yeah.
Give Fluff, and they put Mearshot on it. Yeah, so
Solid.
it's cool. All right, are we gonna rip the Band-Aid, Luke?
Oh, I'm so keen.
All right,
I'm so keen. I'm so keen.
The biggest news out of
Brighton.
UFC Baku. We'll do
Who?
a countdown.
All right, let me get it sorted. Let me get it ready.
Get
let
it
me
ready.
Are you ready, Brighton?
I have
He's not gonna
idea.
care. We're building this up.
I
Wait,
have no idea. What you're
Breaking
talking about.
news.
wait. So when breaking news. Yeah.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. John Jones called Dana White last night and officially retired.
Yes! Let's go!
You were right.
Yep.
So guess what?
What?
UFC is officially dead. As
Yeah.
in, heavyweight's got nothing.
So
Heavyweight's got nothing.
At the very start of this pod, I said John Jones
Episode 1.
is ducking. Yeah, episode 1. I said John Jones is
Yep.
ducking Aspinall
Yep.
officially.
Yep.
So does this ruin his legacy a bit?
Yep.
Because he went out as the biggest duck.
So here's my thing.
Quack.
He dragged on the heavyweight division.
But no. My only caveat is this, and it's I just want to know. I just want to. This is where you just need to know both sides.
Mm.
Was this? John Jones said this a long time ago, and the UFC kept trying to get him back, or did he officially just did they offer him the last amount of money that he was willing to take, and he still said no? That's the only question, because we're talking about the greatest to ever do it, and he really is.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit here and rip into him straight away. And I know I'm on the John Jones side, and I'm, I find he's so impressive in the cage. The only thing is, there's always one side, the other side, and the truth in the middle.
Mhm.
I just really want to find out what the truth is. I want to know.
He's scared.
Nah, dude, it's not that. Because this is the thing, right? What if after the Stipe fight, he's like, I'm good, guys?
What do you mean?
Well, he said on a tweet that the UFC has known what I'm doing
So why didn't he say I'm done?
because
He just.
No,
but
no.
to be honest, it's smart. I'll tell you why it's smart.
he stays relevant.
Yeah, no, he stays relevant, but also now on paper, he's like one of the longest reigning heavyweight
Yeah.
champs. And
I-
he only fought a fucking senior citizen.
It's also true.
And
Gun.
Gun. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, my thing is this, right? Did the UFC do what they did with Khabib and think? Because it's the UFC's job to strip the title.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to explain it right, but
Bro, I would have loved to see Dana's live reaction. I would have loved to see
Dana announced it.
Aspinall's live
Yeah,
reaction.
Dana announced it.
That would have been
So
funny,
now-
bro.
Here's the thing, right? What the fuck do you do with Aspinall? Because it's so shit for him.
Yeah, dogged it hard. But you know what's also
He's gonna have the worst resume as one of the best heavyweights of all time.
wait, call me delusional, but like also why could I see this like not being true? Like I know like
This
Dana
is-
announced anything, but what if they're like, let's just
'Cause if-
say I retire and see how the fans react.
Because the other thing too is it's like
Builds more hype.
builds more hype, and Jones is crazy enough to just, like call him like the next day and be like, no, actually, you know what, I'm in.
I was on coke, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
you know me, man.
I called you at night.
Yeah.
You know you've got to get me in the morning.
The thing is, he's probably got the leverage to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, he's got the Gluck 3000 of, which is also known as Dana White's mouth, to do
yeah,
that.
but that's what I mean.
Yeah, because Dana will get on all four for him.
Because he
So-
says, "Oh, I'm hard," and Dane's like, "Oh,
okay, what do you want?
What do you need?
So it's done.
wow.
As of right now,
How did Dana
announced
announce
to Dana White announced it in the post-fight press conference.
Oh, I think you say he went live on Instagram.
Oh,
This is a
dude.
badass fight announcement. Jonathan Jones, the greatest to ever do it.
You should have seen it. It's like, hey guys, got off the phone last night with John Jones, and he is officially retired. So now Tom Aspinall is your heavyweight champion. That's literally how he announced it.
That, like that.
Like,
Wait, so
you know what?
officially,
Can we play it without getting copyrighted?
If you play the audio, I think it should be fine."
All right, I'm gonna play the audio. I'm gonna find the audio.
if YouTube tries to take us down, he's be like, nah, that's Brighton's impression. It's that good.
Just wait.
Oh
and-
wait, Jones came out with a tweet now too. He's talking. He goes, "I want super fights, not the UFC."
Wait, I'll pull up the
he
tweet.
wants he wants title fights, not the UFC. He wants super fights, not title. Like, doesn't care about it. See, if he fights again, he's ducking, and that's his career cooked. He wants Pereira.
He wants Pereira.
He wants Pereira.
Fair enough.
I'll get it. It's all right.
I'm looking for the tweet.
Johnny Meat.
Is this real?
That's John Jones's.
Why is it a duck wearing a?
Oh, it's been that for
Belt.
a minute. What do you say, Brock? is
So
not
sorry
wearing-
for the listeners of this too, because this is horrible. Yeah, ready for
This
this?
is old.
Ready for this? Wait.
John Jones called us last night and retired. John Jones is officially retired. Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the UFC. Tom Aspinall being
Wow.
He's so like,
Dana's.
I have to do this.
yeah.
This is my job.
and,
I have to do this.
and Dana, for how long did he say this fight is happening?
yeah,
We're
Dana
making
White
it happen.
was wrong.
Swoosh.
So we'll see.
And next week, breaking news: John Jones is officially back in the UFC.
Yeah, fighting
100%.
Alex Pereira for nothing.
Yeah. How can you not say he's not scared, bro? He's scared.
I don't
He's
know, man.
ducking.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
So you're telling me he'll still fight in the UFC, but he just doesn't want to fight for the
well,
title?
okay. If I don't know how to put it,
Because Pereira.
it's bad, man.
If Pereira beats Aspinall for the unified belt,
Then he'll
he'll
fight.
magically reappear.
Yeah,
I'll fight.
I can
yeah.
see it.
What about
too.
this? John Jones retires. Aspinall gets the belt.
He's already got it.
Yeah, no, but this is what I'm saying.
Like
This-
officially.
Oh, yeah, so
Yeah.
he's got the belt.
he's
Like
officially got
he's
it.
got the belt now. Jones comes back to the UFC to take the belt.
Why? Just do the fight originally.
I don't know, because he's fucking crazy.
He
Man,
is.
builds a bit more hype. Maybe Tom calls him out in the thing like, You're a pussy, Tom. Nah, he wouldn't even say that, to be honest.
No.
Tom's the sweetest guy. Like his original call out, he's like, "Hello, John. I don't hate ya. I
I
just
just
think
wanna
I can.
fight."
Yeah, I think I can beat ya."
So it's done.
Does seem like a nice guy.
yeah, sweet
Yeah.
guy.
So it's done.
Well, all right. So should we just cancel the heavyweight division?
Yep.
Oh,
Flyweight is so much more fun than fucking heavyweight.
It actually is.
And they were gonna cancel flyweight.
yeah. Wow.
Cancel these fat fucks. They're all.
That's
there's
something I can
three-
get behind.
There's 3 guys in the heavyweight division that are in shape. 3 of them.
And,
So
and one of them just retired.
and one of them just retired.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, so
So
what a
yeah.
depressing announcement.
Yeah. And in lighter news,
Depressing, dude. You were so happy.
I know.
You're
Nah,
like, yes!
and now let's really bring the mood up. Conor McGregor once again
Oh yeah.
in the bin.
Conor McGregor got a knockout in 2025.
Got
Can you
his-
believe it?
Got his first win with another law case.
Yeah.
So he was dancing on a stage. Some guy was harassing him. And he knocked him out.
Yeah, wow.
What
From-
the fuck is going on with this guy, man? This is the, and it's not just 'cause it's Conor, but this is the ugly side of fighting. Like,
Yeah.
I hate to put like the bad side of this sport out, but like you're seeing it with BJ Penn,
Yeah.
you're seeing it with Conor.
Mhm.
We've already seen it many times with John Jones.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this now. So, for both John Jones and McGregor, how do you see the next 5 years for them panning out?
I see Conor doing time. No, seriously.
Damn.
Because there's only so many times you can get away with this before you get a judge who has the balls.
Well, I don't think he's running for president anymore.
I don't think this will get him prime minister.
No way. Unless.
Unless this is how they like it.
Yeah.
So I honestly see him doing time because there's only like how many times can you be guilty before something happens?
Like before your actions catch up with you. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what words I'm allowed to say or not, so just like put a timestamp on this if you need to bleep over it for the edit. But
You got-
he got done on a grape charge.
yeah.
Yep.
What's grape chat?
He got done.
Red or green?
Yeah, he got done driving at a speed which now he lost his license for 2 years or something immediately. I think it was like 180 Ks or something. He got done.
Who is this man's lawyer?
He's good. He got done for. Did he get done for illicit drugs? I can't remember.
I think it's just obvious.
I think it's just obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also hit the guy at his own bar, and then bought the bar to kick the guy out.
And at his own event
Yeah,
at BKFC.
and at his own event, he got
Yeah.
in crap, and it's just like there's no way this being the second person you've hit in a public scene that you get away with it,
I've got a prediction.
unless the only thing that he does is he pays the person a life-changing retire them amount of money where
It's like when Aussies go to Bali and they get caught speeding
yeah.
and then they have to pay. They bribe the police.
I think he's either gonna have to pay like $10 million to this guy, but then like I don't even know is the
Shit, I'll
guy
let him knock me out.
is the guy okay?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause,
gonna,
like,
I'm gonna harass
even-
McGregor, bro. Payday coming up. Yo.
Because it's like even you hear about the Ngannou situation.
Oh, what happened with Ngannou?
You didn't hear?
No, what happened?
Oh, I was talking to Sammy about this. Not this week. It happened like last week or the week before. but it's just a horrible situation to bring up. So he was driving in Cameroon on a bike.
Oh
Yeah, and he hit someone and they died.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually why I reckon he announced he's happy to come back to the UFC because he's just trying to change the headlines on himself.
Bro.
He's not guilty, completely like not at fault. Was there trying to help her the whole time and shit, like not in a bad way at all. Didn't like, you
Just
know what I mean? It's just a
manslaughter?
a very unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
So it's like
Ngannou coming back would save the heavyweight division a bit.
he can't. He's got another fight on PFL still.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the contract.
Yep.
Um,
And I don't think Dana will want to do business. And it's horrible because he left saying that the fighter conditions aren't good enough, and then he's willing to come back to the same fighter conditions that haven't
true.
changed.
I
So
think Dana hates him as well.
I don't
not
think
gonna
Dana
lie.
likes him, but I know Dana would bring him back for Tom Aspinall to wrestle fuck him.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Rehab McGregor? Can you
Nope.
see him getting clean?
Nope.
Fair.
Nope. As horrible as it is, I think there's a level that you hit where invincibility can't be taken away from you, and it's kind of like the difference between people that gain wealth and then people that are born into wealth, I think.
Yeah.
And like he's gone from a place of such like he was like a plumber on the dole,
Mm.
and now he's like one of the richest sportsmen of all time. And
Ah.
it's like, so if I can do that, nothing can stop me.
I'm gonna say something wild.
Go wild.
I'm surprised his missus is still with him
Don't get me started.
because he's cheated.
So yeah.
Allegedly cheated so many times. Like obviously, he's
Yeah. I mean,
gone out of
that might
control.
be something she's okay with. We don't know.
true. But even like, but to be fair, he's got a beautiful family.
Yeah.
His son is like getting into jits and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. He's like a second stripe white belt and stuff, so it's cool. But
He's catching up to you, Brighton.
Yeah, he's-
literally.
he's
He's only one
yeah.
stripe off.
so no, so it's hard. I mean, I don't even know how I would cope going from like such a limelight to like nothing or close to nothing.
Yeah.
It'd be such a hard position to be in. It's like I've always said, if I ever stumbled into an immense amount of money, no one would know where I am, and I would not put myself online about it.
Bro, where are you? We're gonna film the pod. You're like,
Yeah, but no, like not
With
even
the-
that. It's
yeah.
like I'd happily film the pod and that, but no one would know.
yeah, it's like, are you filming the pod from the Bahamas?
Yeah, but like it gets so messy. It gets so messy and it'd be
What-
so confusing.
What's your honest advice to him? If McGregor came to you for advice, Jaden, what do I do? Jaden, what do I do?
I would surround myself with my 20 most favorite people in the world. You pay them whatever amount of money they need to just be around you full time, and they are the only people you see for the rest of your life.
I think the issue is
'Cause
his 20 favorite people are probably all coke dealers.
That's
and
fine.
bikies
If that
and-
no, but my thing is like he's got enough money now to basically be by himself and do whatever he wants forever, right?
Yeah.
So I would just say surround yourself with like your loved ones and those who don't fucking entice you to do things, or anyone who offers you like let's go do this or let's go do that. I wouldn't hang out with them. I would honestly say it's like you've already got the house that you never need to leave.
Yep.
You've already got a family. You've already got your family around you. I would say build a main house. Have your family live in sub houses on the same land. Everyone who needs to be with you is in this fucking iron dome, and just sounds wrong and it sounds lonely, but obviously like with what they have, it won't be. Don't leave.
All right, what about for John Jones? How do you see the next 5 years panning out for him?
Well, apparently he's a fucking tight ass with money.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Shaub was saying, and that Shaub and his coach was saying that like he's an absolute tight ass. So I think he's sorted for life business wise and financially. I think he made great decisions to where he can kind of just do whatever he wants for life. I see him as a not the same kind of trouble as Connor, but he'll pop up every couple of years doing something naughty.
Yeah. Wow.
I think he's a bad guy pretending to be good. I really do.
Oh, that's brutal.
And no, I don't mean a bad like as in like he just enjoys the thrill of life.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
understand this. Connor doesn't drive 200 k's an hour on a road because it's
Just
that. It's
you
like
just-
they
yeah.
live for that adrenaline, and I think
Mm.
Jones is the same. They live on highs. They don't know how to live on a low. They don't know
Mm.
how to fucking wake up, have breakfast, sit down with your family, talk, have a nice lunch, freaking do nothing. Well, not even do nothing, but just like the minimalist.
Yeah.
I think they always need to be in this heightened state. Like Connor needs to be, you know, for lack of better term, coked out, feeling invincible at all times. Jones isn't much different.
Mm.
Um,
Kind of just goes to show, like, sometimes being the greatest of all time isn't always like.
well,
all
have
that.
have you heard Gordon talk about it?
Nah, what does he say
So
about it?
When Gordon talked about like trying to become the greatest and why he takes steroids and all that, he literally said like, I know I'm taking 20 years off my life, but that's fine.
Wild.
Like he's willing to sacrifice it all.
Then you see somebody like a GSP and a Volk. It's so wholesome. Volk, when he retires, he'll go full on into the cooking show.
Yep.
100%. And the YouTube channel.
Yep. But
Izzy, YouTube channel. Lit, Mighty Mouse.
okay,
YouTube.
but in saying that, Volk has also said that he had some troubles with alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, that's yeah. He said he was like struggling to not drink every day and whatnot, and like, and it's just a struggle. But you see that like these people are surrounded by those who can help them, and
Mm.
to sound like a dick, they didn't hit the same level that Connor and Jones is.
Yeah, but it just kind of just goes to show, like,
Hey,
sometimes being the greatest of all time isn't all what it seems.
Nah,
Usually people who get to the top aren't there like because they're normal. They're there because they're broken.
Yeah.
Correct.
They don't have an off switch.
Correct.
Yeah. I guess that's what makes the difference between, like,
yep.
your John Jones and
Yep.
your McGregor's.
And it's not that like I'm not saying honestly Volk goes down as a better fighter of all time, but Connor's the richest fighter of all time, and that's the difference.
Mm.
So Volk, I would have if you have a GOAT list or GOAT tier list, and I'm talking like pound for pound of all time. Connor doesn't even get close to making it, and Volk is
nah.
definitely on there. Just so you know, like I'm not saying
Yeah.
like because I love Volk,
Mm.
but and I'm not trying to talk crap. Like I'm just saying, even Volk went through a moment of like when it goes from the highest highs to the lowest low, you end up down this path. And I'm just so glad that he's such a fucking good person that he can drag himself out and find the light and do all good shit, man. Like it's because it's scary, man. It'd be so scary to get into like to go from nothing to that.
Mm.
And I say it
Yeah.
like as the word scary. It would be scary. It sounds great.
Trying to get yourself out of what McGregor's currently in.
God.
He needs rehab, bro, for sure.
But then can anyone tell him what to do?
Nah.
That's my
No
point.
one's telling
Connor's
him.
doing a bit of a Kanye.
A little
No.
bit, you know?
He's doing a fucking Oscar De La Hoya.
I don't know who that is.
He's gonna end up in a dress
Wow.
because photos emerged. Oscar De La Hoya showed photos of him so coked out he wore a dress.
Not surprised.
Yeah, and then he'll end up like Madonna. A Maradona, not Madonna.
Oh, yeah, Madonna.
Yeah, nah, he'll end up like Maradona, fucking heart attack in a very early age.
Mm.
Hopefully not.
And think about Maradona never had to exactly worry about weight cutting or anything. Connor nearly killed himself going to 145 like 8 times. So,
He looks so sucked out. in those
Oh,
weight
dude.
cuts. It's unreal.
dude, one of the strongest minds of all time to get your body to do that. One of the strongest. But again, it's just going through these highest highs of lowest lows. He talks about still wanting to fight and stuff, but we all know he's not.
Yeah.
It's just it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a sad reality for what's such a beautiful like story. Think about the story, like think about the first half of Connor's career as a story.
Yeah.
Coming from nothing, becoming Ireland, like the first guy out of Ireland to really make a fucking stomp, representing your whole country all the way up to beating the featherweight GOAT. And then from there, immediately stepping up to being the first simultaneous two division champion. And then being so incredible that for the first time ever, you've got the backing of a whole company for MMA versus boxing, and you're not versing anyone. You're versing Floyd fucking Mayweather to give you an amount of money in which your life, your kid's life, and your kid's life is changed forever. Like, that is such a beautiful story. And then it just goes,
That ruined his career, though, don't you reckon?
nope.
Really? Because
No.
they completely fucked his style.
I think it was the start. That was the start of the end, I reckon.
I don't
c-
think it
'cause-
fucked his career. I think all the bullshit outside of it fucked his career.
Yeah, true.
No, but if it wasn't for that fight, he wouldn't have had all that money, and came with the money came the
But then-
temptations.
Oh no,
came
dude,
came the yacht.
he was before that. He lost his mind before that. What I'm getting at is, no, I don't think the fight is what ruined it. I think it's who's around him.
Mm.
And like this is the thing, and like let's get too deep for a second. This is what I tell you guys, and this is why I can be looked at as an asshole.
'Cause
You'll
you
ne-
are.
You will never catch me being a yes man. Ever. I'll call you on your shit. You turn into a fucking dick, I'll call you a dick and I'll make sure you know it. He has yes men around him because they want part of the pie.
Mm.
And I reckon he would be that kind of guy that's like, I know best, get away from me if you're not. Where you need people to call you on your shit, man. You're a fucking idiot.
That's why I said he's doing a Kanye, because Kanye's like kind of fallen off a little bit. And if you see interviews with like people who are supposedly his friends, they're all just saying yes to just like nonsense, like, "Oh, you're the smartest guy ever. You're a genius."
It's
and
what
like
Casey-
Kanye's sitting there talking about how he could beat like Kendrick in a rap battle, like no one's got rhymes like me. But then he's releasing music that literally has unfinished lyrics in it.
Yep.
And he's just making noises.
Yep.
That sound like words.
Dude, his Puberty Scoop song, though, was pretty fat.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
That was
But,
good. But this is what I mean. Yes, man.
yeah.
Because
You
you don't have the resistance you need to kind of make decisions that are right for you.
Yeah. And then everything, no human is perfect. No human makes all correct decisions. And it's like you need people around you to help you and guide you and whatnot. And I don't think there's anyone now because he's gone so far what looks like by himself. I don't think anyone could sit here and make a decision that he would just be like, okay, and like actually listen.
Mm.
And that's where I just don't. Yeah, where like honestly, my best friends call me on my shit.
A real friend will.
A real friend is happy to fucking do the hard yards, and do the hard shit, and do the shit that people fucking aren't willing to do.
Mm.
Yeah. If you've got $1 million, I'll still call you a bitch. If you're being a bitch.
Mm.
If you got $10 million, you pay me, and you're doing something against the ethics. You've got to have the balls to call someone out on their ethics. And dude, think about the sad thing too, yeah? Think about like going to the space of his kids now. His kids talking about their dad and like, oh yeah, your dad knocked out 2 people outside of the ring. He was a great fighter, but God.
To be fair, his son rocking up to school, my dad could beat up your dad.
That's true.
Yeah,
But then now
facts.
that the sentence that I reckon would kill you is if his kids don't want to bar of him because he's still a piece of shit, and they're like,
Mm.
"But your father was a great man."
That would hurt.
Ouch!
Mm.
Ouch!
Or like one of the kids would be like, "How's your dad gonna beat up my dad if your dad's in jail?"
Yep.
Oh,
Cold. So I don't know. I predict Connor gets locked up. I predict John Jones ends up
in a dress.
in a dress. Nah, Connor will be in the dress.
I don't know.
No, I think John Jones ends up in a little bit of trouble, not excessive amounts. Straight out of having too much time on his hands, and he definitely fucks a bloke in the next 5 years.
He probably already has.
No, but like it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out.
Uh-huh. Anyways,
Yeah, that's
that's
really
the
that.
pod. But no,
Yeah.
much on for this week. You go to Italy soon.
Yeah, Italy in 2 weeks when this is out. Yeah.
Damn.
Have you finished planning everything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock up and see what happens.
Nah, pretty much.
How much of the trip is like planned and how much of it is kind of left up in the air? Because obviously you don't want to plan every little bit of the trip.
Yeah, like every single hour is not accounted for, but I would say every day sort of is.
Oh,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Mm.
Like some days I'm going on like a tour, stuff like that. Other days like there would be like dedicated chill days. I want to try and train over there.
Good.
That would be cool. But
What jujitsu?
You'll literally be their number one fighter.
no, I'm talking about getting on the train.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
joking, I'm joking. Yeah. Nah, I'm
You'll
training.
literally walk into an MMA gym and they're like, "Can you please be our pro fighter? You're the greatest thing we've ever seen.
You're the coach, no?
Teach us what
Yeah.
you know from this foreign land of a place of an area that actually knows how to fight.
Well, to be fair, Australia's closer to Brazil, so maybe there might be
Look,
something into
There
that.
might be something. But no, much on for your week, Luke?
No, not really. Just train.
Same.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's on for yours?
I'm the same. I don't change. I do the same shit every day. Love it.
Nope.
Love it. Well, that's it, guys. Enjoy UFC 317. You will hear from us straight after it. Let us know your predictions. Are we off? Are we on? Anyone that we should be looking out for? Are we sleeping on any fighters? And again, like you heard at the start of this pod, have an input. Start asking questions. Start sending questions. Happy to talk about them. Happy to help out. Until the next one, guys. Peace.